have an interesting topic called non-fungible tokens. Now, this was in news because a French luxury fashion brand sued an American digital artist for violating their products and selling them for a series of non-fungible tokens, which is growing part of your crypto world, right? So see, what does fungible means? Fungible, the term fungible actually means that something can be exchanged or broken down. Like you've got say 100 rupees of currency. Now this currency can actually be broken down into your 10 rupees currency, right? You can have 10 notes which is of equal value. That means this product can be divided into multiple different products. Also, you can have two $50 currency, 50 rupee currency, which can be converted or which can be exchanged for this $100 bill, right? So idea is fungible is something that can be divided or exchanged for, like this can be exchanged for this. But in case of something that is non-fungible, right? So you have this painting of Mona Lisa. Now this painting cannot be divided into 10 parts and sold, or there might be some 3-4 paintings and it can be exchanged for this. No, this is something original. Even if you exchange it for say a pirated version, that will not remain of the same value. So the idea with respect to non-fungible things is that they are very unique, they are very original, and that is why they need to be protected. It cannot be easily exchanged for something else. So that is the meaning of fungible, right? So this is fungible. Your currency is fungible. Bitcoins are fungible. But your art, work, your music, all those things are not fungible. And the idea of non-fungible tokens is to protect these over the internet, so that you can have a identified protection over them and they can be sold out freely on the internet. What happens here is non-fungible tokens, NFT, makes use of your blockchain technology. Your non-fungible tokens make use of your blockchain technology. Now, if you remember, with respect to blockchain, what happens is you get unique identification. Every data that is entered in the blockchain is unique. It cannot be copied. If any change is made to it, it is known to everybody present in that particular transaction, right? So, your art piece or whatever thing that you're trying to protect here, that NFT is actually stored on a blockchain where there is a digital signature, right? You provide a digital signature to your art piece. For example, this is now certified, right? This is now certified. I have the name of the owner, and if I'm selling, I have the name of the seller as well, right? So this is all stored on blockchain, which makes sure that this digital signature makes sure that it's uniquely identified and it cannot be sold on the internet in a manner which is not adhering to the rules of blockchain, right? So it cannot be copied, it cannot be sold out without other people knowing, because we can have the owner information as well as the seller information which is stored on this. Now, this kind of technology has been gaining a lot of importance and becoming more and more there in the news. We had the Twitter owner, right, who sold his first tweet for some billions of money through this NFT, because he got this NFT and then he sold out that particular tweet, right? So it becomes much more easier to sell your online digital products, your art forms via NFT, because even the seller is guaranteed. You know, if I'm going and buying an art piece and I see a proper digital signature, which is stored on a blockchain, I'll be assured that this is an original product that I'm buying, not some fake identified product sold over the internet, right? So that is the idea, that even the buyer is secured and even the seller is secured here. So kind of like working with your copyrights, somewhat similar, that the copyrights of this music and artwork is actually protected. So that is the idea behind non-fungible tokens, a very nice concept and use of the technology of blockchain. Now let's look what here we're talking about in the slide, that NFT is actually unique, irreplaceable token that is used to provide the digital assets such as music, artwork, even tweets. I told you now that Jack Dorsey sold his first tweet for some billions of dollars, and memes, right? So it's like a copyright, a proper digital signature that has been provided to the creator of that particular music, artwork, or something like that. The non-fungible means something that each token is different as opposed to the fungible currency as money. Money, your Bitcoin, your currency, right? So your currency, 100 rupee note is not something which is completely uniquely identified. I can have 100 of, you have multiple notes. There's nothing unique about just one note, but there's something unique about, say, an art piece or a music, right? So that is the idea behind non-fungibility. An NFT cannot be exchanged for another NFT because two are different and therefore unique. The same thing that I told you, that a $100 note can be exchanged for 10 rupees notes, or 50 rupees, 250 rupees notes. But your one NFT cannot be, like, you cannot say that I'm going to sell my Last Supper painting for your Mona Lisa painting. Completely different things, right? So that thing is not happening. Each token is differently valued depending upon the asset it represents. Obviously, a painting, a music might be priced at different thing, and that is how it works. How does the NFT transaction happens? Is they are recorded on blockchain, I told you, which is a digital ledger, and it is part of your Ethereum blockchain. I think I'm forgetting the name. I think CryptoPoly, something like that is the name or the platform at which right now NFTs are traded or given out. I think, yeah, I'm actually forgetting the name. You can Google it. NFT became popular in 2021 when artists began seeing this as a convenient way to monetize their work. Why are they high in demand? Again, they escape out the involvement of institutions. They are basically decentralized finance. That is something that should be derived when I talked about blockchain or the cryptocurrency part. Because see, anything that is stored on a blockchain is out of the system as kind of like decentralized system. So again, NFT uses that particular feature of blockchain and makes it its own, right? And that is why a lot of different artists are supporting this, because they see that banks are getting out, they can get the margin that right now banks are charging or something like that. So it becomes much more transparent and one way direct to direct flow of transactions, right?